Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. Here today on These Corner, we have a lot of tea to spill, you guys. This tea is a little caught up video and also a current video with the current tea and the previous tea that I didn't catch up on the last one. But without any further ado, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe. Let's get into it. So we got Diamonds and Baguettes, Nation's Tea Strength, Never Gotta Check, Eviction Notice Threats. That's the anthem of 2025, because if royalty kids would have kept their mouth closed, it wouldn't be like this.
Got a rash on my neck, got a tap on my face, so I can't get a check.
It's really irritating, and what be ticking me off about these supporters of hers is that they don't see what type of bad mom she has been to her kids. They cry every time. Yep, Diamonds and Baguettes, Nation's Tree Stressed. Yeah, we're going to say it again because we got to say it like Nation, because Nation act like she needs speech still to this day. She has this look on her face, that look right there. I know she got that look on her face every time she plotting something. Never gotta check, eviction notice threats. And then the supporters be in the comments trying to be calling people dummies. Who y'all support again? Who y'all have not checked, like clock the tea, like Nation be trying to say, but she said like this, cut your tea. Like, what reason should I be going back and forth with y'all when y'all be in my community tabs defending a Roach Lean, C. Diddy? That's who y'all call. Instead of calling CJ C. Diddy, call Roach Lean, Diamonds and Baguettes, C. Diddy. So these are the best trolling series CJ has done so far.
And I sold it because why would I keep paying her car note? I'm paying her car note, her car insurance. I'm paying for her whole life. I'm literally giving her a channel that I created for myself and her kids, and I'm allowing her to eat off of that. So why would I let her keep the car? She can't feed herself? First of all, she messed up my credit because she stopped paying her car note. I thought she was able to afford the car note, so I had to repossess the car, and now she walks everywhere. I think they be catching the bus. Maybe they ride with grandma. I don't freaking know. But what I do know is none of y'all watching this video will let your ex keep a car, and they can't pay the car note, and now it's ruining your credit. What would you do? Tell me what would you do? I'm reading the comments. You know I am. I said, do you think I win in court for Leon? They said, and I'm actually reading real comments, by the way. They said, nah, you bash her name every day. Kush, you need to be cool with your BM to win for him, dog. I've been through that shit, dog. I miss my son daily, bruh. Man, he probably was going through it when he sent that message because there was a lot of typos. I could barely read it. But what he was basically saying is it's impossible for me to win Leon from royalty in court because I be beefing with his mama. I don't know what kind of relationship you got with the judge, but that ain't how I work out here. I'm a content creator, which means I get to create content. And sometimes it get a little sticky, but that's so I can get clicks. Everybody know, ain't no point in running a business if you're not going to be running a productive business. I'm being very productive right now. Y'all eating it up in the streets, which is showing me that I need to keep doing what I'm doing. So that being said, I'm going to keep on pressing her, and that is not going to keep me from getting Leon in my life. I want you to guarantee this. Leon will be in my videos this year, 2025. Ain't no cap in my rap. I ain't never lied about nothing. Y'all know what's up. I said she's the problem, and then they said, right, I'm on your side. Like, first off, she always trying to have them kids as witnesses. Then why they in grown folks' business? I know Leon want to come back and think like, Charlene, you messed up. I'm telling you, bruh. Leon is the only one that's innocent over there. I'm honestly starting to think that Jaliyah is innocent too. Jaliyah don't really do too much talking. She just be sitting there quiet. I think she more in her own head like, dang, bro. My mom really ruined all of our lives and then used me as a pawn and ruined my life even more. Their life was already ruined because they weren't with me and they weren't living the same lifestyle and they had fame and clout to go along with no money. Then their life got worse because royalty made her daughter lie on me. And when she lied on me, it made my life worse, which made all of our lives worse. And then when I was able to prove that I was innocent, it made their life way, way, way worse. And now I'm climbing out the mud. They still stuck. I'm not. It's a reason why karma exists. Everybody always say, you gonna get your karma, you gonna get your karma. I am getting my karma. My views is my karma. My money is my karma. My life is my karma. My kids being in my life is my karma. Everything that you are seeing is good karma on my behalf. But when you look at her, you see nothing but failure after failure after failure. She's not winning at all. Her karma is straight up freaked up. And somebody said he had a bright future. I said she blew Leon's future being weird. They say he had a bright future. That's true, bruh. Leon used to go. Listen, let me tell y'all our day. didn't understand that yet. It took a while for me to understand how to raise children because, as you guys know, I wasn't in Kamari's life when she was 2, 3 years old. I was there when she was 1, going on 2. Then I left. I took 2 years away, and then when she was 4 or 5 and on up, I was sending for her to come back and get her. But even during that time, I really was only doing content with them, letting them have fun, like I just said. And then when they got older, I realized Leon is going to be a man one day. Hold on, let me stop doing all this content. And then that leads us to this part of the story. Me and Leon started waking up early every day, going outside to run miles. Sometimes 4 miles, 2 miles, 3 miles, 6 miles, whatever I felt like doing, he had no choice. He would do it with me. And he never complained. Sometimes he gave me an attitude, but that's what kids do. It was normal. I never came back and told royalty, check your son. I had Leon in check. I was leaving the girls with her because she's a woman. Women are supposed to raise their daughters, especially in a full household. Why would a father need to raise the daughters when the mother's right there? Of course I got to raise Kamari when Kamari is here and Nike's not here. Of course I got to raise Dea because Dea's mom is over there. But if we're together, you should be doing that. First of all, I'm raising your daughters anyway because I'm still in their lives. But at the moment, I'm going with Leon. We doing man stuff. So me and Leon will wake up. We'll be jogging, running. Then we'll leave there. We'll go straight to the gym. We'll work out in the gym with Kevin for 2 hours. All this costs money except for the running, of course. That's free. Then we leave from working out. We'll go eat. I'm just spinning bread. Me and Leon, we bonded. We having fun. Every day is good. Then we'll leave from eating. We'll go boxing. We go boxing. Boom, boom, boom. 2 hours. That costs. We leave boxing. We come home, take a shower, get drippy, go out to eat. That costs. We just spending money and having fun and just like being productive, reaching goals. Leon's body was physically fit. His mentality was good. He was stronger. The girls couldn't really irritate him like they used to. We used to run around the house chasing each other, everybody fighting, arguing, snapping on each other, cussing each other out. It was a living hell. I'm telling you, I'd be over there just trying to edit. They going crazy. That's where I got D-Lo. Like, D-Lo, can you edit? Because it's really hard for me to focus, bro. I'm breaking up fights every day. Like Leon getting called this, he getting called that. It's just sickness over here, bro. Everything is sickness. I was trying to tell people that, but nobody understood me. I said, should I get back with Nike? They said, yes, bring the family back together. That's a question I'm going to always ask because over the years, I realized that Nike is still one of my long-lost friends that I had. Sometimes, I think she literally just texted me too. Sometimes we could be talking for hours, then sometimes we don't talk for a long time. Yeah, actually, she just texted me, Cordero James, all caps. That ain't good. I got to call Nike, man. Let's see what's wrong, man. Hopefully nothing happened. But anyway, I think that it's not good for me and Nike to get together because Kamari already told me how she feel about that, and I'm going to listen to my daughter over anyone else. It's already been a lot of times when I wasn't listening to Kamari, but now I don't do that. Yes, and we're filming.
I've been motherfucking calling you.
My phone don't work. Everyone's calling me. My phone is glitched. What you text me yesterday? BD, have you ever met Boosie?
You need to come here too.
Oh, you didn't call me talking about I need to go to Gary because little Boosie coming to your club? Never. Hey, Zaire. I'm sorry, Zaire. I'm just so busy. Like, my whole life is just turned into what it should have always been. Content, busy schedule, work. Oh, I forgot to eat. Work. Oh, I forgot to sleep. Wake up, work. So, yeah, sorry. But I will call you guys back because Lil Boosie and what I got going on right now is on 2 different platforms. Love you, baby mama. Literally, it's funny that you... Huh?
The favorite list. I don't need to be you screening my calls. Put me on the favorites today.
Okay. Look, somebody else calling right now while I'm on the phone. Fans talk, man. But listen, I was literally talking about you right now as you text me because they was like, get back with Nike, and I was reading the question about it. So, hey, maybe this was a sign. Y'all tell me in the comments, was this a sign? Y'all know. Y'all was here live. Y'all saw what happened.
Y'all love y'all favorite baby girl.
Baby girl. All right, baby girl.
Bye, baby.
That was cool, actually. That was very unique. You would not expect to see that. I lie and push her. I said she ain't had $5 since I left, talking about Carnation. And they gonna say, even though they did what they did, it's childish to talk about your own family. Wait, my own family? How's they my family, bro? Them ain't my kids. My kids over here right now. CJ and Dad, y'all good? You heard me? Talking about my kids. How is them my kids, bro? Carnation a grown woman. Jaliyah a grown woman. Leon a grown man. Actually, you know what? Leon is my kid. But Leon don't count. He ain't never had nothing to do with this. I'm aiming my direction straight at who it belong at. Nation, Jaliyah, royalty, they grandma, they can all get it. Fuck you talking about? I'm not even reading the rest of your shit. She probably felt like she was the only one disciplining them, so she probably felt like she had to raise them on her own, gang. Just a thought. Well, that's cap. I was the main one disciplining everybody, but my discipline was very different. I'm talking about I ain't giving you no birthday party. I ain't giving you no cash. You ain't doing nothing but working out, doing push-ups, and waking up every day and running miles with me. That was my discipline, and it was all in the videos. So what are you talking about? I don't beat on kids, and I don't really cuss at kids like that. That was royalty's job. When Jaliyah snapped on me, for saying this house is dirty, Royalty was supposed to snap on her kids. She was borderline supposed to slap her, but she didn't. She just was like chilling. I was like, you know what? Y'all can pack up and leave. That's exactly what happened. I got the video, bro. I said, now they have bunions and corns because they ain't had no new shoes since they left me. Everybody noticed. This ain't no cap. I'm not being funny. I'm not trolling. I'm dead serious. They got the same shoes I bought them kids 4 years ago. They said, bro, Royalty messed them kids' life up. Now they sharing food. They barely got anything for their birthday. Shaking my head. I'm telling you. Leon over there counting $12. Man, forget them $12, man. Where the Hellcat at? Where the Track Hawk at? Where the mansion at? Where my boy Gold at? Where his diamonds at? Put my boy in some drill. What's wrong with you, dog? You got the kids, the best kids that everybody like. And you're not doing nothing with them. You wasting their time, wasting their life, and wasting their opportunity. You literally a scumbag. Royalty is the L of the century. I need everybody to spam her comments right now. L of the century. Fuck you talking about? I said, she's the problem. She being Royalty. They said, not gonna lie, I'm so confused on how this entire thing even started. I'm gonna tell you how it started. First of all, Royalty always outside. As soon as she get the kids, she pass them out to Jaliyah. Then she going to the clubs. And I'm talking about the little clubs out here. I'm talking about so little, you would never see Cjsocool in them clubs. Them same people be calling me. My CJ, can you come? We got free section and free bottle. What? I'm Cjsocool. I ain't coming without the back end. If you ain't giving me 10 racks or more, why would I show up to your establishment? And it's a club. I don't go to clubs because clubs don't make me money. And they don't make Royalty money either. Obviously, she ain't getting drunk for free and getting F for free. And she going home with nothing. And then my kids ain't got nothing to eat, no clothes to wear, no shoes to wear. And they got scabs on the back of their feet. They telling me they hungry. They clothes all tight. They drawers ripping. Like, what's wrong with her, bro? You know I was going to come for you, Royalty. I know you watching my snaps. I know somebody done posted it. Hopefully the shade won't grab this because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's how this started. Deborah said, I'm all the way in Nigeria. And when I tell you your content is funny as fuck, and you got to come here soon, we will host you and can find an African queen who treats you like a king you are. Hey, yo. Hey, so we might have to go out there. Deborah, DM me right now. You know where to find me at on Instagram, baby. CJ_Cjsocool. Hey, hold on. I got a new girl. I'm tripping. Still hit me up. I said, is it enough cash? That means I was probably flexing, saying I was finna get some Royalty, which I'm not. They said, you should have to pay her. You should take her to court and get full custody. They have no home. You need to call the cops and get your kids, Leon and the twins, not the hillbillies. Amen. I wish your name was show because you deserve a shout out. But you couldn't be more right. They definitely still live in that same 2-bedroom apartment. You know how I know? Because CJ exposed them. My kids are smart. I said something about the stairs, and they was like, we don't got no stairs at Mommy house. I was like, what? And then, no, Dad said that. And then CJ was like, well, Mommy got stairs outside, but that's it. I remember that apartment, bro. They live in the same exact space. It's stinking there. They got roaches in there. They don't take showers. They don't take baths. That's why Leon looking so dingy and dry. He literally look like one of the kids out the Proud Family, the ashy, dirty kids. And it's not his fault. Y'all all know Leon is the most handsome kid in the freaking world when it comes to boys and young teenagers. He got the drill, he got the sauce, he got the hair. I had him looking like that. He had the muscles. Y'all saw him working out, boxing, doing everything that every kid should be doing, and none of them be doing.
You did everything for those kids, and look how it turned out. I don't see how and who would do this. Like, take 3 other kids in, raise them, discipline them, and then this is how mainly 2.5 X, because CJ is definitely a favorite to Leon. Like, Leon and CJ, I do believe they still have a bond, but Leon is like, I don't really want to hurt my mom, so I'm just doing what I can, because at the end of the day, something has to give. Royalty is taking L's. Yes, I'm aware about her calling the cops on the twins. That's in the next video. But, come on. Like, what's going to give Royalty? You're not getting your way each time. Each time you're not. Even they don't even like you on TikTok, for God's sake. Each video you see Royalty looks unhinged. And then y'all get mad and tell CJ, you need to quit doing this. You need to quit talking about other people's kids, blah, blah, blah. Didn't Royalty talk about Kamari? Didn't she say this and that? Didn't Royalty do this and that? And then what irritates me the most about these comments is that, mind you, this is a grown man. Mind you, this is a grown woman coaching her daughter on a big allegation that can literally put this man behind bars for a good bit of time of his life. With no proof, evidence, and this is what you want to do. Y'all, there is evidence that Cjsocool did not do it. Why are y'all still coming after this dude? Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. I'm gonna do another video coming up for this week. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell. Happy Sunday, and let's start out this week with great thoughts. And gotta go, and I will see you soon. Bye.